Back here at home, a cemetery over 100 years old in Temple is facing a huge change.
TxDOT is currently planning a large expansion, and along the route is the Pauper Cemetery on Pepper Creek. 6 News reporter Sydney Walker has more on what could happen to the historical site.
A forgotten final resting place.
This cemetery's had about 7 different names.
Joseph K. George is working to help Bell County remember.
What you're looking at here, there's supposed to be 99 bodies. Found 98 here.
The Pauper Cemetery at Pepper Creek was created by the county in the early 1900s.
As these poor farms collapsed, we consolidated the bodies here.
George himself identified some with a metal detector and maps.
Every flag is indicative of a general area where they were on this map.
And has a list of names.
And you can see that little tiny grave right there.
The Pauper Cemetery is home to 117 bodies. Now with the I-35 expansion project, they could be on the move.
We want to try and keep this here, period.
Their goal is to keep the bodies where they're buried.
The Texas State Historical Commission's view is that we want to keep everything in place that we can keep in place. We are standing right here outside this fence line.
There were once plans to move the cemetery in 2003, but those plans were halted 5 years later.
They'll go to a warehouse. They'll be stored there for a while so they can continue their archaeological work.
They'll be buried somewhere new.
I want these 117 souls to be placed together. These individuals have had a tough life. I think that we owe them that respect to place them in a nice place.
And the original spot could be forgotten.
We're kind of in a waiting game to see what what TxDOT is going to do.
In Temple, Sydney Walker, 6 News.
Yeah, there's a lot of chatter about this project right now. In fact, just into the newsroom just minutes ago from George, we are finding out maps revealing that as of now, the cemetery will not be moved. Right now, there is a public meeting on this proposed project at the Cadence Bank Center in Belton. That goes until 7 o'clock, so just under an hour to get out there. We'll keep you updated as 6 News continues to follow this expansion plan.